Yonkers voice reporting from Riverdale and Knowles. As you guys can see, there is a silver Toyota parked and multiple police cruisers behind him. The license plate hit the system, and it seems like this vehicle is connected, possibly connected, to a larceny that happened in Portchester. Police stopping the vehicle. They're investigating to see if there is any connection. They have contacted the Portchester Police Department and they are now in communication. La gente que habla español, aquí estoy en Riverdale y Knowles. Como pueden ver, hay un carro, un Toyota Silver que fue parado por la policía. Parece que este carro está en conexión con una larceny que pasó en Portchester, New York. Como les digo siempre, estoy reportando en vivo. Hay mucha información que yo no tengo. Yo les doy el report basado en la información que yo tengo. So those that are just logging in, I am here on Riverdale and Knowles on a report of a license plate that hit the system. The silver car was reported, or what looks, let me put it correctly. It seems like there is a connection or report that this car might have been connected to a larceny that happened in Portchester. The license plate of this vehicle hit the system, and the police stopped the vehicle here on Riverdale. Now, everyone is presumed innocent until found guilty in a court of law. So I'm just reporting what is happening here now. Yonkers voice is back on the job, reporting so you guys know what's going on the streets of our city. Por los gatitos. Yeah. While I'm here, I just noticed this man here feeding the cats. Doing the right thing, doing the right thing. I guess officers are doing some kind of paperwork, communicating with the Portchester Police Department, possibly to identify the people. I'm not sure about what's involved, but that is a possibility. They want to make sure that they have the right person, they have the right car. So they are talking I don't want to get too close because I don't want to interfere with the investigation. So I am more to let you know what's going on here on the streets of Yonkers, here on Riverdale. Yonkers Voice is back on the job. We are back from vacation and ready to report the raw and real news from the streets of Yonkers. So the driver and the occupant of the vehicle are still inside the vehicle. Again, to those that are just logging in, asking what happened here. Well, this Toyota Silver appears, or there is a reports of being involved with the larceny that happened in Portchester. The license plate hit our system, the license plate readers here in Yonkers. It has a paper plate issued in Jersey, and the police stopped the vehicle as soon as it got in our jurisdiction here in Yonkers, and the officers are now investigating to make sure that they have the correct vehicle and the people. So you see it. Again, guys, we here are reporting this. We are not making accusations. We are not saying that the occupants of the car committed any crime. We are not saying that the car was involved in any crime. All that we are doing is reporting what is happening here. Why are they stopping the vehicle? The investigation, it's up to the police department and the police officers. That's it. They are removing the occupants of the car. I guess the officer asked him to get a jacket to cover himself because, as you guys can see, his underwears are exposed. Yonkers Voice is always reporting from the streets, so you, the people of Yonkers, know what's going on in our seats, on our streets. We give you the news real and raw. We pass no judgments. We just let you know what's happening. It's then up to the judicial system to decide on guilt, on innocent, if whatever they did was wrong or right. That's not my job. I just report to let you know what's going on the streets of Yonkers. Some folks like it, other folks don't. Okay, so but I just give you the news. I just give you the news so you know what's going on the streets of Yonkers. I am moving away because I don't want to interfere. I don't want to be in between the officers. I don't want to. For all I know, maybe those two folks have nothing to do with it. Maybe somebody else was using the car, so we cannot assume that just because they were pulled out of the vehicle, that they are actually involved in any criminality that might have been involved with this vehicle. We don't know. So let's not assume, because sometimes I see that people on Yonkers Voice have a tendency to assume things just based on a few seconds video or even long video. We do not know what happened. Maybe the car was involved in something, but that does not mean that the people you see there are involved in that activity or that wrongdoing. We just do not know. We're just showing you this traffic stop. We're telling you why this traffic stop took place. But in no way, shape, or form we are saying that the two men there are involved in any wrongdoing. We do not know. As you guys can see, they are right there standing by themselves. No officers are around them. So maybe there is no suspicions that they actually are involved in anything wrong. The vehicle might have been, but we don't know about them. And we're not going to make accusations, allegations that they are or they did anything wrong. All that we know is that this vehicle was stopped here on Riverdale because it was reported that this vehicle was in, or the occupants of this vehicle, because the vehicle itself does not commit larcenies, but that this vehicle was used in Portchester in connection with the larceny. Who did it? It's a different story, and up to the police department from Yonkers and Portchester to determine who did who and what. The officers are asking the man for the contact number, cell phone or whatever. Maybe the car will be towed. Don't know. I see the police officers are now going in the vehicle. Los policías ahora están chequeando adentro del vehículo. It's a search going on now. The officer just took something that appears to be a license plate, a paper license plate. What are you doing? Thank you, thank you. What you see on the hands of that female officer, it's something that looks like a paper plate, right there. You see, okay, she went on the other side of the vehicle. Guys, I'm sorry for this to be taking too long, but you know, this is real news, real and raw. It will take whatever it will take. We're showing you the images on his entirety. So when you formulate an opinion, you formulate an opinion based on what you really see on the entirety of what is happening, and not based on 2 seconds of a video clip. The tow truck just arrived. And the vehicle will now be towed for further investigation.